Hello, this is Josh Brook again, just on the train level. I've been working in mechanics. Don't worry about all of this, I'm just testing things, suitcase and positions, because I've kind of got things working so I can just delete those. Anyway, one of the things I've got working is the watch mechanic. So this watch is socketed to the player, and it is a skeletal mesh component, which I've realised I had to do. The timer is still connected to, it's still set up where it changes every half a second. It goes back to its default material because I need to plug in like 400 of the stuff and it just takes forever, so still got that to do, but it works and it's socketed. I've put a light there, as you might be able to tell. I'm going to change this light out. It's a point light currently just attached to the player character. I'm going to change it out for some kind of like square directional lighting, so it's a little bit better and kind of a bit more functional. Cool. The suitcase mechanic. So it took me a while to figure out how to do this to its entirety, and I'll show you obviously screenshots and such. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. I've tidied up the animation. So if you hold this down, that's basically the view I want everyone to have. When you release this, it goes back. But it was having some problems with clicking, so when the player would just click once or click a few times, things would kind of mess up. It's a banana. It's one thing I've been modeling. And we can stick that in, and well, it disappears, but that's my fault. Also, in this position, the player is locked. The player is locked, so they can just pick things up, put it in the suitcase, close the suitcase, and then go about their merry day. And I still can't move because I need to just enable that on on a variable, bool variable. I just wanted to make this quickly and nicely. So yeah, this is another skeletal mesh component with custom collision. I've got a trigger box right there just for some testing, and I managed to make this stay still because this is parented to the player character's kind of capsule. So for a lot of the time, if I moved around like this, it would just socket and move exactly with the player. So I could look up and down, but couldn't look left and right, and it was just always in my way. And what I managed to do was do some clever blueprinting, a blueprint that I didn't know existed, a node that said detach from parent, and this detached it from the player character and put it in the wild. But once we put it back, it reattaches, and I can go about my merry day. So now this falling down, this happens because I'm using an attach to actor. I'm attaching these to relieve a scene component, so the suitcase moves from behind the player to in front of the player, and obviously gets their current X vector to go right in front of them, which is great. But this attaches to, so it doesn't really animate. There's no kind of moving happening of this. It basically just teleports. So I'm going to get my animator to animate this going back and forth, and hopefully that will solve the problem nice and smoothly so these physics objects don't fall out. I'm also going to make it a little bit bigger because I've realised that banana is a little bit big for the suitcase, so briefcase, so I just need a bit bigger. Cool. What else can I show? Yeah, that's about it.